This is speech number 2. Do you know where Pittsburg is? Raise your hand if you think you know. Mr. Walters?
Depends on which Pittsburgh.
Say that again?
Depends on which Pittsburgh.
Okay, well, which one do you think I'm talking about?
Probably Texas.
Yes, Pittsburg, Texas. All right, Pittsburg, Texas is just a quaint little East Texas town. It is 90 miles northeast of Dallas. It is 14 miles south of Mount Pleasant, and it is 19 miles north of Gilmer. Okay, right off of Highway 271 and Interstate 30. Okay, Pittsburg is where I grew up. Awesome place, but I bet you don't know what Pittsburgh's famous for. Pittsburgh is quite famous for a few things. One of the most famous things that Pittsburgh is known for are Pittsburgh hot links. Okay, Pittsburgh hot links is a hot and spicy sausage. And yes, you must acquire a taste for it. It started in about 1819 when this gentleman, Hasselback, started selling them from a storefront in Pittsburgh, but they were uncooked. Then, in 1827, he started selling them from a storefront, cooked. And so they still do that today. They pull off a big piece of butcher paper, put it on a tray, put your hot links on there, and then you eat it with saltine crackers and hot sauce. I like the well done ones because they're not near as greasy. But they are very delicious. So if you've not tried them, that is one thing from East Texas you must try. But also, Pittsburgh is known for the former poultry giant, Pilgrim's Pride. So the owner and CEO, Bo Pilgrim, still lives there, along with his son, Ken, and several of his other kids and grandkids. And he's quite a nice man. And then also, Pittsburgh has one of the prime places to go and take photos. So if you've ever heard of the Witness and Prayer Tower in Pittsburgh, when I was growing up, it was just built, and so the greenery and the flowers around there were not beautiful. But today, there's azaleas bushes, there are crepe myrtles, the greenery is just beautiful, awesome fountain, and the big bell tower. There are 4 bells that were brought in from France, and they toll every hour. And then the chapel, you can go in and just sit, meditate, read your Bible, pray, and it never closes. And so it's really beautiful. If you're looking for an awesome place to go take photos, that is a good option for you. And also, Pittsburgh is known for the Ezekiel airship. Had Reverend Burl Cannon been able to get press for his flight of the Ezekiel airship, he would have been before the Wright brothers at Kitty Hawk. So, but he was flying to St. Louis, and in Texarkana there came up a storm, and while the plane was parked on the railroad tracks in Texarkana, the storm blew it off and wrecked it, and so he did not make it to St. Louis. And then Pittsburgh is also famous for peaches. There's Eford orchards and there's McPeak orchards. Pittsburgh's also the home of the racing legend Carroll Shelby and the Shelby car, as we know it. And it is also famous for, right now, one of the wide receivers, Kendall Wright, from the Tennessee Titans. And so if you've never gone to check out Pittsburgh, Texas, I recommend it because it's an awesome place. Thank you.